Alright, alright, alright. Welcome to another one about my Stump's World of Tanks Xbox One replays. Platooned up with the Great Joe. He is in his 112. Marble Man is Marble Man in his IS6, and I'm in the FCM 50T. And we're on cliffs, and we're gonna see what we can have for a game here. So we're talking to Mike. We're gonna rush that center, and then all of them tanks showed up. So I backed up. I told Joe really quick, but he didn't hear me. He kept on going. Sorry, Joe. There's no way this tank with this armor can come out and help you. You know, Marble Man said too, it's too many tanks, but we fuckered Joe pretty hard. And we didn't give him any KY till after. So sorry, Joe, we let you down on this one, but there was just too many tanks there when they popped up. There was too many there for me to go. I would have been dead. So we're gonna play the corner here for a few minutes and watch Joe slowly die. I'm trying to look for a chance to get over there and help him, but it just is not gonna happen. Trying to make sure no other tanks get back there. Maybe he can hold his own against the Super Pershing, but the Super Pershing's winning the battle right now. But then again, Joe lost, I don't know, 1,000 of his health going across, so... IS-3 could get a shot on him. Nope. And then another tank comes above Joe, and yeah. Sorry, man. It was a good plan until all them tanks popped up. Get tracked, so I backed up really quick, repaired it, and got my ass out of dodge. The amount of fire coming in right here is just unbelievable. And I can't even go out. The minute I come out, I'm spotted. I don't even get, you know, a split second here to get a shot off. And right now you'll see that Marble Man's making a move for the center now, and all I can do is just try to help him, try to, you know, get some of these tanks out of his hair. Type 58 coming after him. He backs down. But guess what, buddy? You didn't back far enough. Try to come out and help Marble again. And get shot into that Panther. But he doesn't pop up. And I'm going to have to sneak out a little bit further. Ferdinand. And I do no damage. It's still 4 of them right there, though. It's just... And for the side of this tank, the FCM 50T, there's no armor. It's like taking a tier 5 out there. So it's... But Marble Man's holding his own right there for right this second. So he took care of the tank that was in the middle. So now he can, you know, put some fire into them from a different angle. I get out there to take a shot, and the minute I get spotted, they saw me before I saw them. Take a peek at this IS-3. And he's sitting there with full health, but I'm the one doing the spotting. Not the spotting. I mean, Marble's got him now, but I'm the one poking out, and he's hiding behind me. So a full health IS-3 is hiding behind a half health T50T, FCM 50T. I eat his shot there. Sorry, buddy, didn't mean to, but that's what happens when you hide behind such a big tank. Ferdinand, I take another shot while I try to get a shot into him. And at this point, I look back, and he still has full health. He's there. I'm going to see if I can hide behind him. And so maybe they shoot at me and they hit him instead. But he has no part of that, and he backs right up. So you know something, buddy? If that's the way it's going to be, have at it. There's a tank behind us right now. I'm going to spin around, and I'll go cover our ass. You sit there. That's my attitude right now. You know, he hid behind me all that time. The minute I go behind him because I'm low on health, he gets, like, backs right up like, what are you doing? So, yeah. I'm going to go finish this guy off. And then I notice the T28 HTC is in trouble. He's got a light up there with him, so... I figure that IS-3, I've taken enough of the damage. I've taken enough of the hit point, enough of the hits so far. I've lost over 1,000 of my health. He can sit there and take some. We've got Marble pushing the other corner. And, you know, they can handle that. They don't need me. This HTC needs me more. Because, you know, this light tank's just going to get in behind him and just rape him slowly. So, I go to put an auto lock on him and miss. Don't worry, HTC, I'm on my way, brother. And then I missed that shot, which usually goes in this tank. This tank's usually a pretty reliable gun. On the move or anything, it doesn't matter. We'll sit one in right there and do some track damage. I go to ram him, but he moves, so I spin around him instead. Sink one into there, and we're just gonna... Hey, buddy, how you doing? What's happening? Sink another one into him, and the HTC finishes him off. You're welcome, HTC. Glad I could be of help. T-29's still firing at me. So it's time you turn your tank around and put some firepower into that T-29. I only have 389 health left. I can't be doing it. So I'm going to flank the T-29. You're going to have to fend for yourself for, I don't know, 10 or 15, 20 seconds. Because I just don't have the health to go face-to-face with the T-29. So we're doing a nice leisurely drive around the back of the mountain. Nothing came back here. Do-do-do-do-do. No tanks dead. This can either work out good, or I could run into, you know, one or two of those tanks sitting right over here. But nothing really came up here. They're all down bottom. So we get to come around and find out what happens on this side of the hill. The T-29 is facing off against the HTC, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to crest so close. I'm going to get away from him, make him turn his gun, see if I can help these guys out down here really quick, try to get the artillery. I figured the HTC still had plenty of room between him and the T-29, so we'll try to help him out by taking out the M44. Put one into him, and you notice he stops. He's aiming at me, time to move. And he misses. I'm getting better at that, you know, turning around and getting out of the way, you know, backing up at the right time. Panther 88 kept on hiding over behind the rock. Guess what, buddy? You can't hide anymore. Everyone loves that Panther 88. You know something? I don't think it's that great of a tank. Sinks one into me. I bounce off him, so we're even. But guess what? I got friends down there, buddy. And that T-29, you know, it's pretty sad. If that T-29 had just went right straight after that HTC, he would have taken him out. He would have taken him out. But instead, he sat back and... sometimes that T-29 had almost full health. So now it's going back to help the HTC again. But of course, like I said, this tank normally has a pretty reliable gun. But per this game, you'll see I let it aim down as far as it'll aim, and it hits the ground underneath the tracks. Should have been a kill. I shouldn't have had to scope on that. That's just stupid. I was stopped. It was fully aimed. But the gun wasn't very reliable that game. And it usually is, so I don't know what the deal was. Of course, I did pull the crew out of it a while ago and put it in something else, so I doubt I have some of the, you know, the crew skills that I used to have, so maybe that's it. We end up with a first class mastery badge. 2447 for damage dealt, 3 kills, 1726 for base XP. Marble comes in second with 1418. And Joe, who died in the first 3 minutes, came in still above all them people below that played. Type 58, 2 shots for 338, took him out of the game. T32, 167 and 374 for assist, 1 for 231 damage dealt. T29, 70 assist damage. M44, 2 shots for 280, took him out of the game. T29, 376 assist. Panther 88, 5 shots for 525 total, and almost 1,000 assisted damage. IS3, negative. Saw him, bounced a shot off him, didn't do any damage. KV13, 1 shot for 91, took him out of the game, 18 assist. Yag Tiger 88, 1 for 237. Ferdinand, 1 for 227 and 267 assist. VK2801, 3 for 518. And like I said, top of the list, 1726 for base XP on 3 kills. Marble Man was in second, 1418 for base XP with 3,000 damage dealt. And Joe was like, what, 7th? 6th, 7th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th. With only 376 damage. But he got a bunch of spot in there because where he pulled up so far. So 29 shots fired, 21 hits, 16 penetrations. That's not normal for this gun. Normally you'd see 29 fired, 21 hits, and 17, 18, 19 penetrations. This gun is pretty reliable usually. But it is French. It does have its moments of acting like a spoiled little baby. So this is one of the games. We did 2447 for damage dealt, 2247 for assist. We bounced 3 shots for 330. Thank goodness, or I would have been dead, right? Because I think that's about all the health I had left was 3 something. If that, I think. I think actually I had 1 hit left. I think I was down to 100 and something at the end. So I know it is what it is. The FCM 50T, it makes silver. It's a decent tank. It's worth buying if you like tier 8 premiums. As usual, comment, rate, subscribe. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Tell me what I did right, tell me what I did wrong. Remember, when you're on that battlefield, shoot the red ones.